All right, what is going on, everybody? Brian back with a blurry camera. Let me square that away really quick. All right. And how is everybody doing tonight? We are back with another episode of our Lethal / Nightmare Zone guide. Again, while we're doing this live stream, I won't be talking to chat as much as I usually do. You know, I'm going to be kind of trying to make sure the flow of information is good so people who are watching this as a guide or something like that later on down the road doesn't have too much interruptions and things like that going. If you guys do have questions about, you know, the guide, or you guys have any questions that you want answered while I am playing, just try to at Brian Menard in the chat, and I'll try to get to them if I see them. But how are you guys doing? And so Brandon's asking, is this an everyday thing now? No, not necessarily. I just, until Friday, we're waiting on Horizon Zero Dawn to come out. We got Elden Ring coming out in a week and a half or so. So I've just kind of been taking advantage of the extra time that I have in my schedule right now. You know, we got some gaps in the games, so I figured, you know what, I've been slacking on this guide. I have so many people that, you know, keep asking me about it, so I'm kind of trying to like double down for a little bit, get as much of this out as possible, and then while we have the time, you know what I mean? Because once we jump into like Horizon Forbidden West and Elden Ring and stuff like that, we're gonna be pretty busy. So Team Majors, dude, with the 6 months. So what horror games are you playing next? So we still got another episode or so of Visage, and then I was gonna do that Songs of Horror. We're gonna give that a shot. But Team Majors, dude, thank you so much for the 6 months. All right, guys. So to explain to you guys what I did off stream, it literally took me like, I don't know, 15 minutes or 20 minutes or so. Before I started, I went ahead and I ran another Daybreak run. I only ran up to like level, I think I completed round 4, and then I kind of just dropped it. I exited. I'm up to 4,500 prestige. So today, we're going to be moving into a new base. I'm going to be showing you guys, teaching you guys a little bit about Red Talon, Daybreak items, and stuff like that. So that's where we're gonna start off with, because last episode we did get that area cleared out, and we should be able to move bases. The only thing that we require now is 4 survivors, and we're gonna fill that with a Red Talon. So let me get in here, get my bearings, and we'll get this underway. Sater, what's going on?
Hey, if you're listening and feeling helpful, could you swing by? Thanks.
All right, let me see here. So, oh, no. We only killed the 1 play cart. So we still have another play cart we got to take out. All right, so I was getting a little ahead of myself. We still have 1 more play cart. This is our goal for today. So we're gonna just check in my map. This is what I advise you guys to do when you log in, unless you're just like already on top of your shit. I always open up my thing. I kind of look around, see what's going on, see if anything's popped up. I know I have an infestation down here we're gonna go take care of. Now this isn't a nasty zone, actually. Play cart, big warehouse over here. It's a pretty nasty area to mess around in. We haven't activated the northern missions yet. Okay, yeah, so today's goal is, once I get the whole Red Talon stuff out the way, and I explain that stuff to you, we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to secure this base, because as you guys know, the starter base in Trouble Valley is pretty bad. It does not have a whole lot, and we're getting to the point now where we definitely want to get out. We want to start expanding. We want to start taking advantage of other facilities and things like that to kind of get our community to that mid game, that next game level. So this play cart is what's standing in our way. So before we go do that, we're gonna wait for daytime to definitely settle in before we head down there. I feel like my sense.
Daps_and_buds donated $10. Watched all of the Days Gone and Dead Rising. Your content is unmatchable with the positivity you provide in chat interaction. Never stop being you.
Debs, hey man, I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. Guys, look at some hearts in the chat. Thanks you. I really appreciate that. Holy crap, man. All right. So, let me get this. And grab a little bit of extra ammo and some fire. So, Daybreak, guys. I have now 4,500 points. And we want a Red Talon to fill that slot, because in order for us to move into this base here, it requires 4 survivors. So if you don't have the points or you don't want anything to do with a Red Talon, you need to get like an allied group like this and go ahead and recruit one of the survivors. Get your group up to 4 people. That way you can move into this base. If nobody in this group is anybody you want, and see, as right now I don't have any other enclaves I can recruit from, what you can do is radio up another enclave right here and click on the find other survivors, and that will spawn another enclave on your map. And then you can keep doing that over and over and over again until you find a group that has somebody that you want, if you want to be that picky. Early on in the game, don't worry about being too picky on what survivor you take, because realistically you only need them to get into this base, and if it's somebody crap, you can literally just kick them right back out. You know what I mean? Recruit somebody, get in the base, kick them back out if you don't want to take on the food and stuff like that. But I think that one of the main issues that people have in Lethal Zone and stuff like that, players that come from small or lower game modes like Standard and Dread and stuff like that, is you're used to growing your community at a pretty quick rate, because it's not that hard to maintain food and stuff like that. But I see it all the time. People jump into Lethal and they start growing their community way too fast. You know, they're getting up into the 6-7 survivors way too quick, and I'm like, whoa, you know what I mean? Because now you're talking 7 survivors, you're talking 14 food a day. That knocks that's more food than you'll see on a 10, I think a 10 survivor community, 12 survivor community even in Standard Zone. It doesn't even eat that much. So you're looking at a lot of food. So you want to make sure that you're not growing too quick. I'd say in that early to mid game, 4 to 5 survivors is about where I'd like to sit. Right around that 4 to 5 survivor limit. And then once I have everything under control, I have a good amount of the map under my control. We got a good amount of play carts done. I have outposts all over the place. We have the income. I would always build your income first and then recruit. Unless you just find somebody that's totally worth it, hey, recruit. You know, go out of your way, recruit them, worry about the food afterwards if it's that big, if you really, really need them. But I like to build up my resources and then recruit. Make sure I have the food to accommodate these people and then recruit. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to head down. We're going to clear out this infestation also while we're out shopping for our Red Talon. So when you're recruiting a Red Talon, you don't get a choice on who shows up. It's random, but there is now if you want to do it the legit way, you click on this, you spend the money, the Red Talon will show up, you go, you talk to them, you see what their skills are, you say, hey, yay or nay, whether I want this character or not. If you don't want them, you have to wait 45 minutes for them to disappear before you can call them in again. Now, you can do it twice because obviously it's 2 different skins. They're both the same thing, but they both have, you can only do it every 45 minutes. You can call one of these in. Or you can cheese it, which I'm going to show you guys because I think the cooldown on that is kind of dumb. And if you call in a Red Talon, they show up. They don't have the skill you want. Literally just exit the game to the menu screen, log back in, and it will respawn a Red Talon, sometimes in a different location. You drive over there and you just keep doing that over and over again until you get the Red Talon you want. I've honestly, guys, I've had this happen where I get the Red Talon right away within 1 or 2 logouts, and then sometimes I sit here and I do this for an hour, and it all depends. So what we're going for, what I advise all of you guys to look for in a Red Talon is hacking. I would say hacking is a mandatory Red Talon only because it gives you an additional outpost slot. And when you have hacking along with, where is it? This network signal booster, that is how you get 7 outposts in your community. And that's the only way to get 7 outposts. So that's what we're going to be looking at right now. I'm going to call in Red Talon operator.
Our team could use someone with real training. Have any agents we could recruit to join us?
Absolutely. We have a nearby agent who will
Yeah, I knew about that, Matthias. That's just a game.
This is Lily Ritter with the network. I'm reaching out because I'm worried about my friend Ray Santos.
he hasn't been answering his radio, and I'm getting a little worried. I'm sure it's nothing, but I'd appreciate it if someone could check and make sure everything is okay.
Did somebody call for backup?
All right. Lily's always got to interrupt me. But yeah, I knew about that back when I was out doing a lot of stuff with modding. They have it so only 7 to 8 of your people show up at the base at a time. It's just an AI limitation. But yeah, it can be kind of annoying, especially if you have the one guy with the 50 cal and he's not there. All right, so we got enough fuel. This is down right across the street from the infestation. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Is the Red Talon forging worth it? I think all of the Red Talons in their own space are worth it. They all are beneficial in some way, shape, or form. I generally, because having too many Red Talons in a community actually is kind of hard to upkeep because you got a lot of morale issues that you got to worry about. So having too many Red Talons, I see that a lot too. People who have like 5 Red Talons in your group, that doesn't make it easy on you. Even though it sounds awesome, Red Talons are prima donnas. They're the Navy SEALs of the apocalypse. And they're hard to keep happy. Hey, Chris, don't worry about that, man. I appreciate you popping in, dude. Thank you so much for the super chat. Don't go ahead and recruit too many Red Talons because, yes, it'll do the exact opposite. A lot of them have very, very negative effects. That's why I would say having about 2 in your community is about where I would draw the line. And having, the hacking skill does not stack. It does not stack at all. Team Ballin with the 10 months, dude. Still love you. I really appreciate that, man. Okay, hold on. Scope this out. See if we can get eyes on the screamer. Oh, no. Look at that. So infestation cleared itself. Infestation cleared itself. Let's head over and meet up with this Red Talon. So, like I said, I'm aiming for a hacker. That's what I want for my build here. True winner, 6 Red Talons, dude. That's big, man. I think I have 3 in my forever community. Okay, so all the enclaves inventories just reset, which is good. Because now we can go do our rounds if we need any resources or anything like that. We are a little low on ammo, and if we get another base siege and I'm not there to defend it, we're going to 0 out. So, getting myself a bag would not be a bad idea. I definitely want to get this Red Talon situation figured out first. Daniel, I appreciate that, man. I'm doing pretty good.
Hey, good looking.
His name is Epstein.
Backup's here. What can I do to help?
All right, so once you get to your Red Talon, this is what you do. You come, learn about them. This one is a forging. Forging's not bad, but it's not what I need. Also, what is it? I think it's... I forgot what it is. If you want one that has like Vigil Guard or... Die Hard Veteran. Guys, what is it for Die Hard Veteran? Is it...
Backup's here. What can I do to help?
I think it's heroism and warfighting, right? Or is it heroism and tactics? You can tell which trait they have by how high their skill levels are. This is some real advanced stuff. You guys don't have to worry about this. Just worry about getting your Red Talon. All Red Talons are good. This one is not one we want. So instead of coming here and saying, I don't want you, we're not going to do that because that cancels the mission. It's max heroism, right? Cardio. Oh, it's cardio and fighting. Okay, so... if you want to take your Red Talon pickiness to the next level and you want a diehard veteran, which diehard veteran, diehard veteran is fighting level at highest stat. Okay. There is traits that are Red Talon specific, And you can tell what trait they have by seeing if their fighting is maxed out or if this is maxed out. And that there's like a whole science behind it that people smarter than me figured out. But he's not what I want. So we're going to go ahead and just log out the game. And diehard veteran is really good, guys. It gives them plague resistance and injury resistance. And then you literally just log back in. Yeah, it's very, very confusing when it gets into Red Talons. Vigil guard is highest shooting. Okay. Yeah, I want we want diehard veteran.
Our team could use someone with real training. Have any agents we could recruit to join us?
Absolutely. We have a nearby agent who will respond shortly to your request.
Okay, we're gonna see. So the Red Talon's not in this house anymore.
Anybody calling for a trained ass kicker?
I'm gonna shoot out this window. That way I can leave quietly, and we still broke the other window somehow. But it's all good. We should be able to get out the house. The house was full of zombies, guys. Full of zombies, but we were able to sneak out. So now we're going to go over to the next spot. Now, the Red Talon, like I said, they move around. Sometimes you'll join back in, and they'll be in the same building. Sometimes they'll be in another building. You kind of just got to bounce back and forth. It's worth it, guys. Wolfie, what's going on, man? Rocks. Okay, so we're going to squish the sword because they're going to interfere with our Red Talon. There's actually quite a few zombies there. Holy crap. Now, if I only got to bounce in between these two houses, that's not a bad log. Generally, what would happen is there's pre-selected sites on the map that the Red Talons will spawn in. That house is one. This shed is another one. Now, what will happen is when I log out and log back in, they'll just swap. They'll swap areas. Like it'll go from here, here, and back and forth. Okay, so what is your name? Davey.
Here I am, as promised.
Learn about Survivor. Fortification. So not what we want. Not what we want.
Get somebody friendly out there could give me a hand.
Again, main menu. And this is what you guys got. This is it. Oh, the blue hair is very, very rare. Yep. And then we just log back in. And now, like I said, this is what you can do if you're looking for, a mobile operator. You want a demolitionist. For a demolitionist, you can actually get a free one here on Trumbull Valley. We'll talk about that later on. But there is a way to get a free Red Talon if you guys don't know. See? And they respawn right in here.
With real training. Have any agents we could recruit to join us?
Absolutely. We have a nearby agent who will respond shortly to your request.
Sean, how you doing? All right, so if you guys want a free Red Talon, I'll explain how you do that. The Red Talon Daybreak fob here, if you move into this base, there is some facilities, Red Talon facilities that you can fix. You work with Chavez, and he helps you fix all of the Red Talon facilities in his base. One of them, I believe it's the workshop, requires you to get a specialist, somebody who lived in his base before, and he knows how to fix the workshop. So you do the little mission. It's really, really cool. You go around, you do a mission for the guy, you end up getting a chance to recruit him to your group, and boom, it's a Red Talon. So it's free. You don't need no daybreak points. You don't need anything. Now, you can only do it once per community. Undead Labs patched it. You used to be able to repeat it and just farm the same Red Talon. Even though you don't want more than one demolitionist anyways. You want a variety of Red Talons. But you can do that every single time. If you want a free Red Talon that requires no prestige points, move into this daybreak fob and go ahead and fix the workshop, I believe it is. I don't know if you can get a Red Talon character with the No Breaks nickname, only because they generally have military names. Okay, Malloy
Hi there.
Good to see
is a
you.
hacker with the fighting stat. Guys, there it is.
Okay, I'm all better.
So we only had to do it 3 times, and I got the Red Talon that I needed. 170 HP, big. I'm pretty sure she's a diehard veteran. Pretty excited about this. So we're gonna definitely go ahead,
I am. As
Any chance somebody friendly out there?
recruit her. We're gonna bring her back to base. Yeah, so we got a diehard veteran hacker. There it is. Streamer luck, right, guys?
did you know that old chemists never die? They just stop reacting. No one gets my
And she has a
Guess this is
Stormbringer.
as good as it gets in plague territory.
So once we get this Red Talon back to base, automatically we're gonna have an additional outpost slot. We're gonna have that nice 3rd outpost. Was cardio the second hardest? I don't remember, but we're gonna figure out. Either way, I'm not farming for a diehard veteran. I'll take whatever I can get. A hacker is enough rolling for me. You know what I mean?
You want? Well, except for mine, of course.
Oh, interesting.
All right, so now our Red Talon is here. We're gonna go ahead and get her settled in. I like to check their gear. They come with some pretty cool stuff on them sometimes. We're gonna get her on base defense. And then we'll hop over on Malloy. So Malloy here came with a RTX Stormbringer. Pretty damn good gun. So that means we have 2 decent rifles in our group. She came with some extra 5.56.
I'm down to my last magazine.
RTX blade, really good. And she came with some fire bombs. Now these fire bombs are next level clutch, guys, when it comes to plague ferals, especially plague feral packs. You throw one on the ground, it explodes, stuns all the ferals. You throw one more and they all die. And literally that's all you got to do is throw 2, and you can kill a whole entire plague feral pack. So we got 50 rounds in this rifle here, but for right now we'll actually go ahead and assign this rifle to
Hey, good
Trinity
You always brighten my day.
for base defense. Drop our 7.62. And let's see what her traits are. So, yep, she's diehard veteran, which is awesome. So we get that 100 injury infection resistance, and you get 40 in injury resistance. So it's it's both a injury and plague resistance. It's like them having hard to kill and incredible immune system all in one trait. Super good trait to have. And to ensure you get that, just make sure your Red Talon has heroism. If they have heroism, they should have the diehard veteran trait. 50 cal viable for killing plague hearts, not in lethal zone. They're very 50 cal bullets are very expensive. I try to tell people this: for every 150 cal bullet you shoot, the individual bullet, guys, is worth 1 base ammo resource. It's 1 for 1. So 1 ammo resource at your base is equivalent to 150 cal round. Because when you craft them in the heavy weapon press, it's 8 ammo for 8 bullets. It's very expensive. Yeah, 50 cal ammo, and that's lethal zone though. If you're in lower difficulties, it's not as expensive, but in lethal zone, it's 1 for 1. 1 for 1. It's insanity. So we're gonna actually go around and mess around with our Red Talon here. We'll bring her out, stretch her legs, welcome her to the group. Plague here. I love the extra pocket slots. Red Talons, when you fully max them out, they have 4 pocket slots. They have one of the biggest inventories in the game. It's awesome. And then we'll go ahead and grab extra bolts.
Yeah, this group's pretty cool. Cool.
So there it is, guys. We have a Red Talon now. And what else do we want to do? Okay, so Tressie wants to do mission. Let me go do inventory really quick. I want to see what we have for resources. Because obviously my goal...
Hey there, Tressie Huerta, down in Marshall. Remember me? Now that we're neighbors, I have a favor to ask you. Can you swing by?
It sounds like she might be working on something important. We should help her out.
Now, from this point forward, guys, after you do that barn mission with Tressie, until you get comfortable in the lethal zone, I would stay away from any of her further missions because they can get quite dangerous. This mission, she's going to ask you to go out to an airplane that's in the middle of the field over here. And it's kind of like a siege thing. You got to defend. That one's not too bad. But then the mission after that, where she has you rerun the Heartland Gauntlet, that one can get pretty dangerous. So I would avoid Tressie. Her missions at this point, they're not worth doing. Even all the way out to completion, all you do is you get a grow chem, which helps you with food. At the end of the day, until you're comfortable in lethal zone, it is not worth it. You're better off just getting a outpost and getting a food outpost. It's really not worth it. So later on, yeah, early game, avoid it altogether. So we're gonna go ahead and see, because we need a little bit more resources to take out a play cart. Probably some fuel. Yeah, we could use a little bit more fuel, and we need some ammo. So up here, I can't see if the military site up here is pre-looted or not. So we're going to head up there, and we're going to scout, do a little bit of looting. We're going to try to get our hands on gas and ammo before I go push this play cart.
Hello to all the citizens of Trumbull Valley. This is Lily Ritter with the network. I'm reaching out because I'm worried about my friend Ray Santos. He hasn't been answering his radio, and I'm getting a little worried. I'm sure it's nothing, but I'd appreciate it if someone could check and make sure everything is okay.
So I see somebody asking in the chat, how much does this Red Talon eat? So that is one of the downsides to hacking. Now, you get knowledge of computers, knowledge of program, and you get +1 outpost. But the downside is she eats double the amount of food. So this survivor eats twice the amount of food than normal survivors do. So as you guys can see here, I'm now losing 4 food a day because this survivor's eating an extra 2, which... You know, it is what it is. That's the downside to have. I think the hacker is totally worth it, especially later in the game. Food doesn't become as much of an issue. Co-Rage, what's going on? How you doing today?
I wonder if there are long-term biological effects from exploring plague territory.
Damn, boy, you started playing this because of me. Hey, man, I'm glad I could put you on a good game, man. This game is amazing. All right, so one of the things we can do, guys, once we get a little bit of influence, is we could go and buy stuff from Chavez. Chavez is this trader. It's this survivor here. He is a ammo and gun trader. We'll swing by him real quick. You know what? Let's swing by him real quick. I'll introduce you guys. I think I can turn up here. I'll introduce you guys to Chavez. Just like Tressie is the food trader that you can access all the time, Chavez here is an ammo and gun trader that you can access all of the time. And he actually sometimes sells some really, really rare guns that are only available on this map. Coded, dude, with the super chat, man. Howdy, how you doing, dude? And there's a rare weapon case right here. And a mission spawned. A lot of stuff going on in this area here.
This might be valuable.
Our Red Talon could use a little bit of leg stretching.
Just hang on.
Let's try to aggro them up, drag them outside. So who is this person? Okay, that is the alcohol person. D Mullen, dude, thank you so much for the super chat. All right, so this is Chavez, guys. He is always here. You don't have to do any missions or anything like that. He's here for the moment you log in on or spawn in on this map, and he is a trader that you can always go and buy from.
Let's trade.
Cool.
And I'll show you guys here. He has presses and this gun right here, the MCX Offspring. Max durability, 5.56 rifle. It's pretty damn good. It was my favorite gun until because I used to hold 30 rounds or 60 rounds, but that was a bug, I guess, and then they ended up fixing it. Now it only holds 30, but it's still a really, really good rifle. A little out of our price range right now. He also sells stims, so all around a good trader right here. If you guys want to get involved with him. So what we are gonna do. Drop this stuff in the car, and we'll head up the road here. I'm not doing that alcoholic mission right now. I don't need anything from them, and I'm not going to waste my time working with them right now. It's not a bad enclave to get set up at some point, but do I ever use pre-order content? Sometimes. I'm actually going to show you guys how to utilize pre-order content later on. Now, in Lethal Zone, it's a little harder to pull off the pre-order content because it is fairly expensive. Like, you know, to get a pyro launcher, for instance, up and running effectively costs about 2,000 influence. And you definitely need to save for that. Let's get up here. All right, scout out. We'll see what's up here. When is the chair shopping stream? We've been planning that. Me and the wife were just talking about that the other day. I don't know if I'm going to stream it. And if I do stream it, maybe I'll stream it on Twitch or something.
Feeling that might be a great outpost location.
There we go, military site. But yeah, we're definitely going to go shopping for a chair here.
Better take it out quickly.
And oh, 2 military sites. 3 military sites. What? I'm liking that.
That site looks like it has a plague heart.
The only reason why I wouldn't stream something like that in YouTube is YouTube, guys, right now it's very, 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 very picky on what you do.
That's all there is to see.
And I wish I had, like, you guys give me all the freedom in the world. Like, I'm allowed to stream and play almost any game I want, and it's a blessing, you know, having such an amazing community that, like I said, gives me that freedom. But YouTube still punishes you as a creator. Like, say I do a stream, right, of State of Decay, and it gets, I don't know, 3,000 views. YouTube's like, yay, you did a good job, you know. We're going to promote your video to people. Then say I do a chair shopping stream and, you know, I only get 500-600 views because, you know, not a lot of people that watch me even care unless, you know, like you're like one of my hardcore followers. So say, you know, not a lot of people watch me stream that and that video only gets 500 views. YouTube's going to be like, oh, wait, your channel's doing really, really bad. And then they don't promote anything of mine. You know, it's really, really weird how that system works. Hold on one sec, guys. We're gonna swing around. We're gonna swing around wide here. I had a feral on my tail, so. Whoop. Okay, so we'll park right here. Military site right here, which is awesome. Now, because she has heroism, which is almost maxed, Red Talons they specialize in all weapons. close combat, sword play, striking. They specialize in it all. So that's one of the benefits to having a Red Talon is they're good at everything. And that's kind of, you know, what I'm trying to showcase here, guys, is whatever weapon type is your favorite, your Red Talon will be good at using it. Okay, so we'll hop in here.
Clear for now, but no place can be secure with a plague heart nearby.
I don't think we can even get ammo out of this site. See how it says site might contain, it's a question mark. It doesn't say ammo, which means we're probably not going to get ammo out of here. Evan Davis, what's going on? So Red Talons still get penalized for fast searching like everybody else until you max out their tactics. Once you max tactics, they will go ahead and you can fast search without penalty. But act and play. And Gabriel, thank you guys so much for the subs. I do appreciate that. Canner XP, how you doing? Okay, so no ammo, just a couple melee weapons. Now, when I say Red Talons are good at everything, guys, they're good at everything. Their tactics skill here, they get stealth, they get discipline, they get all of this. Imagine Red Talons have every skill mushed into one. They got marathon built into them. They got powerhouse built into them. They have stealth built into them. Gunslinging, all of that, sharpshooting. It's all built into their skills. So, definitely take advantage of at least getting one of these guys in your community. They're powerhouses when it comes to fighting. Okay, so some of these military sites are preluded. They didn't look preluded, but they are preluded. That kind of stinks. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to call in a bag of ammo.
Who wants to radio around and see where we can get supplies?
It definitely takes a long time to level them up. They have a penalty. But in the end, when you do get your Red Talon leveled up, totally worth it. Canner XP with the sub. Thank you so much. Okay, so where did this ammo pop? Right down there? Perfect. That's right on the way back to base. So we're going to head down there, get that bag of ammo. Actually, before we do that, let's go grab some fuel. Fuel and ammo were the mission. Gotta watch out for those yellow poles, guys. Oh, my favorite car in the game. There it is, guys. And it's a sick-ass color. We'll talk about that later on. Okay, so we're gonna have to go up and around. That area was a little busy. I love that damn car. I gotta go across the bridge. Damn it. They have basic computer. Hacking has basic computer. They updated that. And I think the I got out. And I think they updated the demolitionist to have basic chemistry too. Because yeah, if you look at the hacker here, you get knowledge of computers now. Which I don't think it was like that before. I think you got knowledge of electronics and a lot knowledge of programming. But yeah, they went ahead and change that. Guru, Plague Territory, spawn updates, Super Ninja Zombie attack patterns. Has UL been quietly... Yes, Guru, I've been saying that, man. I feel like they've been stealth buffing the lethal zone, making it harder, dude. It's because it's definitely not the same lethal zone I beat back in the day. It's definitely a lot harder, man. It's either that or I'm just getting worse at the game. Which could very well be the case. Clear these guys out. Alright, so we don't have very much space. We're gonna be playing Witcher 3 today. Not more Dark Souls. We just did Dark Souls last night, so I can actually get two bags of 2 bags of materials, or 2 bags of fuel and a bag of materials.
Okay, this will be useful.
Perfect. Am I going to upgrade my cars? Yeah, I'm going to showcase how to... Oh, 2 bags of materials. What? Let me see. Might have to make some space here in the car. Put some gas in the car, so that'll free up 1 spot. Yeah, I'm going to showcase how to upgrade vehicles at some point. I feel like that's something that not a lot of people know about, too.
That's pretty heavy.
Let's get all these rucks. I got these melee weapons. I might have to drop some of them. But because I got 2 bags of materials, which... new to me, man. I don't know if we're going to actually get a bag of fuel out of this spot. We'll see. Yeah, we beat Dying Light 2. Yep. The update will be coming before the end of the month, guys. So if you guys are looking forward to the new graphical update just coming to State of K2, we should have it live before the end of the month.
Can't carry anymore.
All right, we're going to go ahead and drop the sample. Mike, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? What game do I like the most? So my favorite game of all time I would have to say is probably The Last of Us 2.
Careful.
Or not The Last of Us 2, The Last of Us, period. Like 1 and 2. Yeah, I'm playing Horizon Forbidden West. So now that we got a good amount of my community here, I got a question. All right, guys. So Horizon Forbidden West comes out on Friday. But it is a midnight release. So technically, Thursday night, I will technically be able to play it. So we're going to drop this, drop the military baton. I want that gas can. I could technically start streaming Horizon Forbidden West at midnight, but I don't know. Do you guys think that we should do that? Start streaming at midnight, and then I'll play it again in the morning, obviously, also, or just wait for the morning. All right, we got our fuel, we got some extra materials, which means we can craft some more bolts. And because we know we're trying to move bases, building up a little bit of extra materials at this point, guys, is always a good idea. If you know, hey, I'm going to be moving, once we get into that new base, we're going to need materials out the wazoo to start, building extra facilities, especially coming from the starter base that barely has anything in it. We're going to need a lot of materials. I mean, for me, guys, it's not a big deal. I mean, I could stream it at either time. Midnight release, I just take a nap before. But the midnight release stream, I won't be streaming it for like 5-6 hours. I'll stream it for maybe like 2-3 hours. And then I'm going to go to bed, and then we'll wake up in the morning and just keep playing it more. King Glass with the sub, thank you so much. What is my favorite map? I love Trumbull Valley. Trumbull Valley and Cascade Hills are my 2 favorite maps.
Hi, everybody. It's good to be home.
Okay, so... okay, and we're looking good right there. Let me see. We'll go ahead and break this bat down. I'll break this down. And now this is something I do. You guys don't have to do this, but I advise it. All right, you don't have to, but I advise it. Oh, we didn't hit that ammo spot either. Don't hoard weapons. I've seen some of you guys' lockers. You can't lie to me. All right, I've seen it. Don't hoard weapons, guys. It gets bad. And the thing is a lot of people have so many melee weapons, so many guns that you're never going to use. So, and then they're sitting there like, man, I don't have any parts. Like, what the hell? Like, I need parts. And it's like, churn up them weapons. Turn them weapons into parts. I promise they're going to serve you better as parts versus, you know, just guns sitting in your lockers collecting dust. Okay, yep, right here. Okay, ammo spawned here. Try to watch. Love the stream, bro. Nice to see a stream and talk to chat as well. Hey, show me. I try, dude. I really, really do try. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this ammo back to base. Now we can take, I believe, we'll be good for at least 2 more sieges. I want to try to make it back for a siege because they are going to be such low level. But if we can't, at least we don't have to worry about our ammo going away. Okay, yeah, so actually 3. Yeah, so now we got 3 sieges worth of ammo.
We need someone outside.
Dust will be the new resource added. All right, so let me see here. We got that level 2. We got some fuel. Let's go ahead and craft up some fire. We'll do 1 more stack of mollies. Should get us in a good spot. Do we have anything? Yeah, so we're gonna go sell big time to Chavez. Chavez has some stimulants that I want. And those stimulants are gonna be exactly what we need to push a plague heart. Roaches, how have you been, man? I appreciate you for stopping by, dude. So no, sieges use up ammo if you don't come back and defend them. And because we've been kind of busy out and about doing things, I've been missing a lot of my base sieges. And early game, you don't really need ammo for anything. So to miss a base siege really isn't a big deal. If it is taking up your ammo. So for me personally, I don't mind sacrificing a little bit of bullets here and there to kind of keep my plate empty, because the thing is about this game is that once you start trying to juggle too many things, that's when you start failing in other locations. You know, because I'm trying to go out and get food, I'm trying to go out and build up resources for this, or I'm trying to go out and clear this infestation, I'm trying to clear this plague heart, or help this enclave. You got a lot of stuff to juggle in this game, and that's one of the things that kind of messes up newer players, is they don't know what they can let flop, and they don't know what they need to focus on. And learning, okay, yeah, I don't have to worry about those missions. I could just let those missions sit there because they're never going anywhere. You know what I mean? Where newer players like, man, I got to do these missions. But my people need food. Oh, wait, now this enclave needs this. Oh, wait, you know what I mean? And you start trying to juggle too many things. You start getting overwhelmed, and things that are actually important, you start dropping. And for me, base sieges are low priority. My ammo back at base is pretty low priority until I hit that mid game. I'm like, all right, you know what? Let me get back, defend the siege real quick. But early game ammo is not a resource that really matters. So that's why I don't really care if I let my a couple sieges drop here and there. But right now we have a siege coming, so let's defend it, and we're here.
There's more Zeds out there than I can count.
It's gonna be a 1 minute. Speak of the devil. Let me see, what else can we sell to Chavez? That's all of our valuables. Grab a couple of those. Sell these seeds. I don't keep anything I'm not going to use, guys. You know what I mean? We'll get rid of it. All right. So in these sieges, like I tell you guys, the main thing you want to watch out for as the player is freak zombies. Screamers, bloaters are top priority. Make sure you guys are handling them. And ferals, juggernauts, stuff like that. Your community does pretty good against zombies. It's the freak zombies that
Spotted a plague bloater.
messes them up. So we got a bloater coming. We got a juggernaut down there, so we're gonna want to deal with him at some point. He could make his way up to my base, and that'd be a bad day for me. Get back to the front. Like I said, we're just scanning for some screamers. Screamer coming over the hill here.
We were well prepared, and we made it.
And that's mainly all you want to watch out for during those the lower level sieges. Because if a screamer does get too close to your base and screams, now you have to worry about the additional ambient zombies being pulled into the fight also. So make sure you stay up on top of your screamers, and the screamers spawn bloaters. The bloaters kill your people. So let's go grab that bolt back. Yeah, Jug seemed like he's moving away, so I'm not going to worry about him right now. All right, so we're gonna go to Chavez. We're gonna sell a bunch of stuff. I just want to do one more quick pass on my locker, see if there's anything else I'm willing to get rid of. God Factory, dude. Didn't know you played State of Decay. Awesome house. Hey, dude, what's going on, man? I'm doing pretty good today. I appreciate that super chat. You know, we'll sell that too. You know, that's probably better services parts, honestly. We got a lot of bladed weapons. Get rid of this one. And I need to keep my 2 heavy weapons. Those are for play carts. Let's go sell. Evan's asking, no new weapon updates. No, so they haven't updated the game at all when it comes to any more weapons. Not in this update, at least that's coming. There isn't any weapons or anything like that. It's mainly graphical changes and a couple like system changes.
Long-term biological effects from exploring plague territory.
Turn into Chavez is up here. But we are going to get our hands on another weapon system. I completely forgot. Now, thank you guys for reminding me. Wait, when we went to Chavez, he didn't have bags of ammo, did he? I don't think he had any ammo. All right, so we're going to sell all this crap to him.
What do you have to trade?
He's got 500 influence. Yeah, he didn't have... so our goal is to buy these stims, right? So we're going to sell all this stuff. Be careful not to sell our bolts. Buy these stims from him. Now, he does have a shotgun ammo press. These ammo presses are what you require to craft specific ammo types, if that's what you're looking for. Shotgun ammo, I mean, it can be useful, especially if you get your hands on one of these suppressed shotties. But for me, right now, I'm not going to be crafting or using shotgun ammo, so I'm not going to sit here and waste my points getting that. I'll wait till he gets his hands on like a rifle press or something like that. Okay, so there we go. We sold some stuff to him. Let's see. Does he have anything else that we would want? Not really. But we got those stamina items. Now, the reason why I'm buying those stamina items is because I'm going to use those to help me take out a play cart. Sun's going down. We spent a lot of time messing around. Yes, so we're going to be I'm going to be showcasing all of that stuff in this playthrough. Demented scent block. I'm not doing one of my ego like, oh, don't use scent block, don't use this type playthroughs. This guide is to show you all of the tools that are available to you in State of Decay 2 to make beating Lethal Zone easier. So I'm not going to sit here and showboat and tell you guys not to use this, not to use that because it's cheese or because it's... No, I mean, like, glitching and stuff like that. You guys don't see me do that kind of stuff. But when it comes to, like, DLC weapons or... you know, things like, I mean, people even frown upon the trade depot because it can be pretty powerful. I don't care about none of that. We're all that ego, tough guy, best player in the world stuff. Like, that shit doesn't matter. We're here to learn how to play the game. I'm going to show you guys what this game has to offer, whether other people don't do it or not do it or whatever. That all that stuff doesn't matter. So I will be showing you guys how to use scent block. That's actually one of the main reasons why I tell people to come to this map, because securing yourself some scent block is very, very easy to do, and scent block is one of the easiest ways to clear play carts later on in the game. All right, so let's gear up, guys. We're going to go... I feel like this Red Talon is going to get tired here soon. I don't know if I have anybody that's even... Yeah, so we don't have any powerhouse characters yet. We're going to go ahead and take her. She can go take out the play cart. Dread, I'm going to show the pyro launcher. Now, the thing about pyro launcher, guys, is it is a very, very good weapon. But I look at the pyro launcher just like I look at anything else. Everything is okay to use in moderation. Gunslinging is good to use in moderation. Pyro launcher is good to use in moderation. Standing on top of cars is good to use in moderation. It's when you build your playstyle around something like the pyro launcher. Like if the pyro launcher is the only way you play the game, then in my opinion, you're doing something wrong, because when you don't have that pyro launcher, no longer are you going to be able to do, like, if you learn how to fight and kill feral packs with a pyro launcher, and that's the only way you know how to kill a feral pack is with a pyro launcher. What happens when you don't have that pyro launcher and you run into a feral pack? What are you going to do? You're going to be like, oh shit, and you're not going to know how to react. So I feel like learning how to tackle the same situation multiple different ways is what actually makes you a better player at this game. So I advise you guys to, yes, you can use gunslinging. Yes, you can stand on top of cars. You can use a pyro launcher, but don't be the gunsling. Like, that's all you do. Like, you don't shoot a normal shot. You only gunsling every single shot. Now, when you start a fresh game and you have fresh survivors, you're not going to be able to hit the broadside of a barn. And that's just how it is. You know what I mean? But now, if you don't care about that and you're willing to, you know, rough it until you can get a survivor with gunslinging, then hey, go for it. But you're just going to cripple yourself at the end of the day. But yeah, everything's okay in moderation. All right, so we're going to go ahead and give, you know, we'll give her the rifle, actually. And we want the RTX. That is the one we want. So, using the guns, obviously, is secondary. I definitely don't want to be using them if I don't have to. I know one of these survivors had my other rifle on them. I think it had a suppressor on it. Where the hell is that survivor?
Hey.
What, my other two survivors just go on vacation? Oh, there's one. Over here, sweeping Kayla. Yep, there it is. So we're going to strip the ammo out of that gun, and I'm also going to take the suppressor off of that gun. So you can keep the rifle. Now, the main thing about this gun is, like I told you guys before when we went, it's just a backup weapon. I don't intend to actually use it. It's just for backup. And... gotta grab my handgun.
Good to see you.
Laying down. One of them's laying down. Where the hell are you at, Swebe? She's just... oh, maybe on top? Did they climb up here? Oh, they do climb up here, but then why don't they shoot from it during a base siege? This should act as a tower. It should definitely act as a tower. Lauren, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. So let's go ahead, get this gun equipped. So now we're rocking two suppressed guns. We're going to go ahead and grab stims. I'll probably grab both sets of stims, some healing items. I'm going to craft another plague cure. I have a little bit of extra meds. Now, we're going to this plague heart. I'm bringing 2 cures just in case. The more the merrier. However many you can afford. I wouldn't go multiple stacks of cures. Maybe just 1 stack of cure is good. But yeah, so we're going to bring that. We're going to bring 2 stacks of fire. We're going to bring our smoke grenades. Like I showed you guys how to use them last time. We're going to do that same thing. We're going to go ahead and bring this saw blade sword because it's in better condition than a double bit. Right now, this one's already pretty beat up. We'll grab this just in case. Now, the good thing about having such a high capacity 7.62 rifle is I don't need to carry extra bullets on me in my inventory. I can just load the gun and not have to worry about it. So as you guys can see, we got, 61 rounds in this. Yeah, so this has 61 rounds, and the Glock we'll grab an extra stack for. So we're going to equip her with a bladed weapon. We'll go cutting machine blade.
That's heavy.
Yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and get some 9mm here. And what do we want in this last inventory slot, guys? What do we want? Comes down to, we could bring some fire if we want, fire bombs, but that's kind of a waste. I don't really want to waste those on such an early game, so we're just going to bring a little bit of extra fire. So at this point, we're fully kitted out. We can take on the world right now. And we do have a spare outpost slot, and I plan on filling that once we move. So before it gets too dark, let's head over and take care of this plague heart. One of the things that I should do before we head over there, because my car is smoking, I still don't have a mechanic. We're gonna swing by this group here, and we're gonna see if we can get our hands on a repair kit. I should have enough influence to buy one. Yeah, we're crazy overweight right now. Yes, we are super, super heavy. But because we're using stimulants, your weight doesn't matter. Your carry weight doesn't matter.
Here too long would not be smart.
If I didn't have stimulants, I'd be a lot more cautious on what I was doing. But because I'm bringing stims, it doesn't matter how much we use.
Stand out there, hun. Come on.
Nico with the sub, thank you so much.
So what do we got today?
There it is.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, so they do have a repair kit. Let's go through some of the stuff in the trunk so we can carry it. Yeah, this is the shark hoodie outfit.
Hola, friend. What's new?
Yeah, so we'll buy this and you know what? Shit. Say maybe even grab a bag of meds, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Kind of been spending every bit of influence we've gotten so far, so we need to save up for the base. There it is. Car's in good shape. We got gas. Of course, it's nighttime. It's dark. As much as I wanted to do this during the day, hey, shit happens. What is the point of having a handgun if you have a rifle? So I explained this last time, Stan. I generally use my handgun as my primary weapon and my rifle as my backup weapon. So you'll only ever see me resort to really shooting guns when I get super overwhelmed. For instance, if we go take out this plague heart, right, and I get swarmed and there's like 30, 40 zombies, I'm low on stamina items, I don't have fire to throw, and that's when you'll start seeing me shoot. Now, my handgun is my primary because 9mm 45 22 caliber ammo is wicked cheap to craft. It's a lot easier to get your hands on those lower calibers. Rifle ammo, on the other hand, 7.62 5.56 50 cal, those bullet calibers are very expensive to craft. So as much as, you know, your primary long gun would be your go-to, to me, they are my secondary weapon that I'm going to fall back on when I run out of pistol ammo. Now, because I have my pistol, I have 40 extra rounds in my inventory. The chances that I'm actually going to have to rely on that long gun, very, very low, very, very low chance. But in this situation where maybe I get jumped by a juggernaut and I can't get out of that situation, having that rifle on me with all those bullets in it is kind of just a backup plan to a backup plan. If I get caught with my pants down, I want to make sure I can shoot my way out of it. And that's why you'll see me carry, you know, high capacity secondary long guns. You know, a lot of times I like to run 22, like a Prepper's 1022 or something like that. That would be more ideal. Or even like the MCX 9mm that you can get from the bounty broker. There's some 9mm rifles that you can get your hands on. I would prefer those, especially if they share ammo. Right now, I don't have that luxury, so I'm kind of just utilizing what I have. So that's why you'll see me carrying that rifle. Almost 200 likes on the stream too, guys, and I really do appreciate that. And now remember, we have that outpost close by that we can also fall back to if shit gets crazy. And like I said, if shit gets real crazy, guys, don't be scared to just leave. You could always, it's better to live and come back and fight another day. You know what I mean? Shimmy with the super chat. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Nothing, you know what I mean? There's no shame in just getting the hell out of there. And make sure you get out before it gets too dangerous. I feel like that's another issue is people get out too late. They decide it's a lost cause a bit too late. Okay, so no audio on a feral. That sucks. So they know exactly where I am. So what we're going to do here is all these zombies are on me. I'm just going to burn them. It's the cheapest option.
I can't keep this up.
Now, in this situation, I could shoot. I'm going to wait and see if my stam goes up. It is, so we can melee. I just don't want to use a stimulant right now if I don't have to. Oh. There we go. Jimmy, dude, that is huge, man. Thank you so much for this super chat. Holy crap. Guys, let's get some hearts in the chat for Jimmy, man. I appreciate the love and support, dude. All right, so we're going to go around the area. We're going to just kind of clear out the ambient spawns.
Okay, nice.
Get these guys to come at us. Now, I kind of take like a zomboid approach where just go up, aggro a couple, pull them back, fight, go, and just pull the zombies in small little groups instead of just like running up there and aggroing everything. That guy's going to scream. So now we're going to look, see what we got to deal with here, and if anything, we're just going to burn everybody again. So now that there's so many zombies, I say screw it. We're just going to go in for the plague heart. So I'm going to pop a stim.
How would I get this job again?
I don't have my heavy weapon. It's in my damn car.
I need a better plan than this.
Now, I already popped my stim, so that's why you guys see me doing what I'm doing. I don't want to waste the stimulant. So we're just going to do the first round of this plague heart with this blade. And this is the power of stamina items, guys. Literally, just use speed to your advantage. If the zombies start overwhelming you, group them up and burn them. There it is. So now I'm going to run down to the car. And I'm going to grab my heavy weapon for round 2. I think there's a screamer to my left. Okay.
Oh, that's heavy.
Yep, right there. So I am going to switch to the rifle and long range this screamer. Then we'll go back to the play cart. Now, as you guys can see, my stim is not active right now. On the zombies in that house. So we're going to pop another stim and we're going to go do the same thing over and over. Now, what I'm going to do this time, now that we have our heavy weapon, is once we're in the kitchen, I'm going to pop that smoke grenade like I showed you guys. And as long as you're standing in the smoke, you should have no issues with the zombies grabbing you. You just sit here and hit the plague heart till it phases. There it is. Now, a lot of zombies in there. I want to throw a molly. Get some of these guys off my back. As you can see, the whole house is lit up. We just killed most of the zombies that were on us. Our stim is still active. Smoke grenade. Finish it off. There's a feral. Okay, so we have our stamina item. I'm going to go ahead and get my gun ready. We're going to run out. That feral should follow us. We're going to kill him on the road out here. That's if he follows. If not, hey, we don't need to pick a fight. Yeah, so we lost him. We're going to kill you. And there it is, guys. That heart is done. We don't have to worry about it right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually just move bases. Nothing slowing us down, stopping us. Let's clear out that bloater. So I'm trying to lure the feral away from, because if I were to drive that distance to my base, there's about a 90% chance that he would follow me. This far away, though, he shouldn't follow me. Okay, so now the fight isn't over, guys. We still are going to have zombies in the area. Then you got to clear the zombies out the base, so definitely keep your head on a swivel. Area sounds pretty legit. It's pretty clear right now. Carrot, dude, with the upgrade to a Harvin Survivor, man. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that, man. Harvin Survivor is huge. Welcome to the family, Garrett. And we just...
Locked up tight.
Okay, site's clear. We're just going to move right in. Now, we're actually short a little bit on influence. I should have checked that. I thought we were going to get enough with the plague heart. We didn't. So, what we need to do at this point is we could come and clear an infestation. Any small deed, we just need 40 influence. Literally 40 influence. So, I'm going to go ahead and go do that. Now, I'm going to clear the plague heart loot once we move in. But right now, we just need to get a little bit of influence. We could literally go and pretty much do anything. But yeah, my thing is we'll go clear this infestation because once we're not on this side of the map anymore, it's going to be annoying to have to go all the way over here to clear that infestation. So I might as well just take care of it right now. Hold on, let me take this hoodie off, guys. It's a little hot. All right. And I'm also going to move my outposts over here too. So that's another thing that you can do when you set up your outposts, especially if they're only level 1. It's not a big deal to move them around. Honestly, what I could have done if I didn't want to do this, I could have sacrificed one of my outposts and then just got it later on, but it's fine. One of my outposts over here, I'm definitely going to be moving onto this side because there's no point. It's not going to... I would rather the safe zone serve me in my current city than where it's at right now, so that's why we're going to end up moving our outpost. That's dangerous. Let's get rid of them. Whip around this damn corner at some point and... Brown, what is going on? How you doing? All right, do I need anything extra to... Nah, we should be okay to take out this infestation. Now, the one thing I actually wanted to actually swap to is back to my crossbow. I don't want to have to use this rifle if I don't have to. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to the crossbow. Lighten our load.
Here if we had water access.
Keep the 9mm bullets on me. Well, actually, no, we'll just reload. Now, look, I shot, what? 3-4 shots out the gun, and this Precision G17 is super banged up, guys. Already 50 parts to repair it. So you got to be careful early game when you're shooting these low-level suppressors. If you know you're in a situation and you're already shit's hit the fan and noise no longer matters and you're going to shoot your way out of it, take your suppressor off of your gun. It will literally change everything because, yeah, if you are in a shitty situation and you know, hey, I got to shoot my way out of this, go loud. Just go loud. Don't, because the thing is you're going to be able to get 3 times more bullets through that gun if you go loud and take that suppressor off compared to if you shoot with the suppressor on. The gun is going to break before you can even get half as many rounds through it. Yeah, they got a hunting knife. They have a couple hunting knives, actually. What knife do we have here? I think I actually have a hunting knife. No, I got a shriek knife. It's like the scream knife. Yeah, you have to repair your cars. Yep. Actually, that's what I just did. Now that my door is gone and stuff like that, you get some repair kits and you can repair your car. Get it up and running. We're going to throw this gas in. Exactly. Go loud. Hey, glass everything. Glass everything.
I did not want to know what makes plague territory smell this bad.
So, in this situation here, I still have those stims on me. Now, I don't want to use those. I don't. So we're going to try to keep this going quietly so I don't have to utilize any stamina items. Because if I have to pop a stim, I'm going to be really, really sad face. Do I think State of Decay 3 will have a beta before launch? I don't know if they'll have an open beta that, like, the public would try. I think they might do a closed beta. My thing is, I was asking myself, you know, if Undead Labs gave me early access to test State of Decay 3, because they did it for State of Decay 2. They had people go down and try the game before it came out. IGN and stuff like that. Would I want to do it? And I honestly don't know, guys. Like, as much as I would want to play it ahead of time, it's so rewarding to test, like, play things for the first time with you guys. But I don't know. I would probably go do it anyways, guys. I don't know if I could wait. Is this guy gonna jump the fence or no? There you go. So run on this side of the fence, try to get him to jump over. There it is. I only got 10 influence for that? What? Dude, get out of here, man. Okay, so plan B, we're gonna loot out this house, get some items, and go sell them to Chavez. I thought infestations gave like 75 influence when you cleared them. Boy, was I wrong. It does seem like a lot of game studios are doing a lot more beta testing and stuff like that. I think beta testing is a good thing, especially because it does allow, especially a smaller team, it gives them a preview on what can go wrong when there's a million players playing your game or a couple 100,000 players playing your game. And I feel like that is a big benefit for game developers. All right, so we're going to swing around the backside here. I could bash the door down, but I think we'll check and see if the other door is unlocked before we go ahead and make a bunch of noise. There it is, see? Getting quietly. The house sounds clear. We're just mainly here to grab a couple trade items so we can go to Chavez. And we only need like 20 influence.
Again.
So jugs of ethanol, I don't even know if I want to sell those, man. Kind of want to keep them. Okay, so we're gonna definitely have to deal with that feral before we leave. I don't want to, but he's not going to give us much of a choice. So I'm automatically switching to my handgun. More ethanol. Get out of here, dude. So we might go sell a couple of these bottles of ethanol to Chavez. Ethanol sells for a good amount, guys. Chemicals sell for a good amount. But those are all crafting resources that I generally don't like to sell if I don't have to. But I'm pretty desperate to get in this damn base. Where the hell is this last lootable? In that room on the other side of the bed. Or no, on the other side of the dresser. We're going to try to scope, see if we get eyes on this feral before walking out. I can see him already. He's right across the way on the hillside.
Nothing more to find here.
I'll actually be able to leave. Ooh, and we got a trade item. I'll actually be able to leave here without engaging with the feral. Feral is right there. And he's idle, so he's not moving. My car is on the other side of the mountain over here, so we can get out of here without having to engage with him. Origin, hey. Yeah, I always tell people, be careful when it comes to bringing people with you to kill plague hearts. Some big-ass apples, man. You guys see that? How big them damn apples are? Jesus, that's a big-ass apple. It's as big as my head. They're like pumpkins growing out the trees. All right, we're gonna swing over to Chavez. Oh, we're gonna get pulled out. Downside of not having doors, guys. Maybe they're pink grapefruits. Those are that apple tree must be what Tressie was testing the grow chem on. The car is taking tons of damage right now. Almost max cardio. Almost. All right, Chavez. I need a little bit of influence, dude.
Their business partner.
So we can get 25 for that. That brings us up to 511. So we're good right now. I don't have to sell any of this. I'm not going to sell anything. We'll just take our 511 and we'll go buy our base. Now we got to be a little careful driving. Our car is pretty jacked up right now. It's a pumpkin tree. It looked like pumpkins. That shit was crazy. All right, hit the water down here. We're going to take this way up. Now, I know my car is beat up. Ton of zombies in the way there. So, we're going to drive up that backwards. That way I don't take any engine damage. If you guys, I mean, technically you could just drive the whole time in reverse and just hit every zombie you see. And, but you're going to obviously be driving slow. But this is something you guys can do if you really just want to just kill everything. And feel like we're playing State of Decay 1 again. Just make sure you're only hitting the zombies with the back of your car and not the front, because you will blow your shit up so quick. But there are a couple choke point areas like here where zombies pull up, and sometimes it's good to drive backwards because you can just squish them if you have to. That's how they drive in DC, especially on the Beltway. Nothing crazy coming, so we'll deal with that. All right, here it is. Now, these trailers right across the base. As soon as I move into this base, I like to hit these trailers. You can get a lot of little nuts and bolts and nooks and all types of little knickknacks out of there. That's probably going to draw some of them. Maybe not. Nope, we're good. Swanee, what's going on, dude? Speaking of which, you're playing State of Decay 1 right now? Nice, dude. Do I have an OnlyFans? I don't, unfortunately. There it is. So we are currently moved in. Now, once you move in, you want to be quick, guys, because we're hurting on beds, and you got a bonus to upgrading. Like right now, upgrading these will only take 2 minutes compared to if you let I'll show you guys. It's the same thing that you get when you first start the game. Right here, you get plus 500% build action speed for 15 minutes. Now, you only get this for the first 15 minutes you move into a base. So you want to try to get all of your building and shit done right away. That way you get it all within this the window of that 15 minutes, because you can get everything rebuilt. If not, you're going to have to start waiting those really, really 20-minute long build times and stuff like that. So as soon as you move into your base, focus, get everything done, but also be conscious of, because of the way the system is now with the random base sieges, until that changes and we get the new infestation system, be conscious of when your last base siege was, because if it was about 45 minutes ago, because right now in game you get a base siege once every 40, well, no, what is it? Yeah, I'd say probably once an hour you get a base siege. So if you're coming up on that hour or so and you're like, man, I haven't seen a base siege in a while, know that you don't want to get caught fixing everything all at once and get a massive siege, because that's going to be really, really bad. So we're going to go ahead, let these two finish up. Get all this stuff dumped. You know what? Well, she did a good job. We're actually let her rest up. She did a really, really good job. Rip the bullets out of that. Take the suppressor off of that. And we're going to send... We'll send Kayla out to loot that plague cart. Kayla needs a bigger... Oh, we can get a bigger backpack out of that plague cart, actually. So the thing is, you don't need to be in your base to do this stuff either. You can be outside of your base and still build everything. Just make sure you're building your stuff. You know what I mean? So next, what I'm going to do is once those two are fixed, we're going to dismantle these. And let's go ahead and go loot out that plague cart. So because I am so close to base, I will bring a plague cure just in case. But I'm not going to go too ham on my inventory because I want to be able to grab everything.
Taking off. See you in a bit.
And you know what? We'll walk. We'll just walk over there. It's not very far. Okay, so, we got the basic tea and the souvenir club. So yeah, you get those when you move in here and you clean up the trash piles. You get the souvenir club out of one of those trash piles. It's pretty good. So once we're here, let's go ahead and get our infirmary built. And we'll start getting our workshop built. So while those two are going, we're going to head up here. Now, we want to keep this quiet. If I were to jump the fence right there, there's a good chance that while jumping, the zombie would have seen me and screamed. And we don't want that. Just want this to be a smooth, quiet loot run. Yeah, our infirmary's done. Workshop's done. Get both these going to level 2. Now, see how they only take 2 minutes instead of like 16 to 20 minutes? That's because we're building inside that window. Now, one of the facilities that I'm going to get built, I think I want to build right off the bat is a kitchen. We got to start working on getting a cook and a chemist at some other point too. The house sounds clear. We'll get the house actually safe zoned.
Okay, this place checks out. Zombie free.
All right, let's go ahead, hit this plague heart. So, what did we get? We got an 8-slot backpack, which is awesome. We got that, which is cool. Swap that out. We got another sawn-off. So, the thing about this sawn-off is I already have one. I don't need two. So, I'm actually going to turn this into scrap. Now, sawn-off's actually quite a return. You guys look at it. 60 parts for that one gun. That's pretty damn good. Same thing with the stick. I'll probably break that down for parts. Grab that, this, and there we go. Let's get this crap back to base. Now, the thing we could do here is we can now these little temporary safe areas, these are caused by looting out of sight, and these last for a decent amount of time. So what you could do is you can actually create a bunch of those and create like a nice little safe path where I know zombies aren't going to spawn if I come and create safe zones in these two houses. Now that also depends on if there's like a lot of zombies in these houses, but it sounds clear, so we'll create another safe zone here. And that will just cause less and less zombies to spawn while we're making our rounds over here. Our back and forth. Okay, so those are almost done.
Zombie all clear. We're good.
There we go. And then I'm going to safe area this one over here too. Kind of just gives you a little bit of blanketed safety. Because like I said, safe zones don't stop zombies from coming in, but they do stop zombies from spawning. Now this house has zombies in it. I can hear them. Okay, so both of those are upgraded to level 2 now. Let me see. What we are going to get is a watchtower. Now this base is really, really good, guys, when it comes to having a watchtower. Now, I kind of want to build a sniper tower with a builder leader. Let's see. Do I even have a builder? So we have a warlord and we have a warlord. We're going to check our survivors right now. She is a warlord, 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 warlord. That is terrible. All 4 of my survivors are freaking warlords. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and build a tower up in the center here. Now, if you build a tower in this base, it is actually really good because it sits really, really high up. And the sight lines that your survivors have is huge. So we can crossbow that. Gonna bang on the door. Yep. Now you gotta be careful that bang in there will call other zombies in the location.
There's more zombies here.
Might stroll away though. Yeah, that's really bad luck on my app. I can roll. There it is. So now, as you guys can see, we got... this is actually connected. So we know that if we follow this, there's no zombies that are going to spawn in these areas here. And we're just creating little safe areas around. Makes it just safer to move. You can make a ton of safe zones, guys. Like if I wanted to, I can even come into here. Zombie screamed. It's actually kind of beneficial because it pulled all the zombies out of there. All right, watchtower is built, and we're completely out of materials. So that was something I was not paying attention to. Now, the big mistake I just made, guys, is I spent all my materials, and the daytime is coming. So I want to hurry up and try to find a bag of materials and get it into my base before that day ticker. Because if I don't have materials in my base when the day ticker goes off, your facilities will start breaking down. So we're going to get these meds back to base. Stop messing around with the safe zones. Get these meds back to base. And we're going to go ahead and try to get ourselves a bag of materials really quick.
Can't keep doing this.
Mola, I don't know exactly. Like, I don't know. I'll come up with something. Maybe we'll do... I don't know. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow or something. I just got to check my my good old calendar. But I will do it definitely probably within the next week. I'll try to do a daybreak stream with you guys. I don't, like I said, I got a couple things going on toward the end of this week and going into the weekend. So I don't know. We'll see. Definitely going to try to do it though within the next week. So we're going to head up here. We're going to try to get these materials. As you guys can see, my materials depleted facilities may break down. And we got to go kind of quick because that day ticker is coming. You can make materials, not like you can medicine, though, in base. The only way to make materials is with outposts. Yep, there it is. Okay, so the day ticker went.
Better watch out for plague zombies.
And one of my facilities broke down. That's a lot of zombies. So our workshop broke. Fix it. It's up on the other street. Shit. Jesus Christ, man. These zombies are just so sticky. As you guys can see, our car is not in good shape right now. Okay, so it's going to take 2 minutes to fix. And the main reason why we're getting materials right now is just for upkeep. Right now, the facilities we have will suffice. And I'm honestly contemplating getting a materials outpost right here. Just because I have an extra outpost slot right now. We're good on food. And it would help out. It would definitely help out if I had a little bit of a materials income. Because how many materials are we losing now? We're losing only one a day. That's not too bad. Let me think on that, guys. Let me think on that. Because one a day is pretty easy to upkeep with just looting materials.
But in plague territory, that never lasts.
Okay, collision.
I can't keep fighting.
Now, I think one of the zombies screamed in there. So I also have to watch out, because I think more zombies are coming. Yep, for sure coming. Okay, so we can't let them super bully us because we need these materials. So we're going to just stretch these guys out. I don't have fire on me, so we actually might be in a little bit of a situation here. Let me kill him. And we don't have high quality stamina items, so fighting a ton of zombies is going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Okay, so in this situation, I can't mess around. Holy crap, and there's more coming. Well, shoot. Guys, another facility broke down. So I made the decision to shoot there because I don't want to leave without these resources. And now I'm in a situation because we got a feral and I have no way to shoot him because I just used my bullets. So we got bullied out of the area anyways. Oh, no. We gotta... Okay. They didn't give me the kill on the feral there.
Not happening.
Oh.
Oh, only one left.
So when it comes to ferals, you want to get in your car on the opposite side so they don't instantly pull you out. But now our car is going to blow up. So now we're going to try to get as far away from the feral as possible. And then we're just going to bail. And I'm going to run down to my outpost and just rearm. And we'll come back. Oh, he's going to... Oh, he followed me, dude. He got stunned by the explosion, though. And the main reason why is I don't have quality stamina items right now. So getting into any prolonged fight, I don't have any bullets. All I have is a crossbow with some bolts. No shit. Hey, we're running, guys. Sometimes you got to run. And that was caused by zombies screaming. We went in that shed, one zombie screamed, called in that other horde. When I was fighting that horde, one of those zombies screamed, and it's just a cascade. It's like a freaking avalanche. You know, once one starts, it just keeps going and going and going. And I probably just burnt this gun out pretty bad. Yeah, you guys can see 103 parts. So realistically, I thought I could shoot my way out of that. I did, technically, until the feral showed up. If I had a little bit more 9mm on me, I probably would have been okay. But now I just burnt this gun out, right? It's super broken. I don't even have the parts to repair it. And I don't have anybody with weapon handle. Oh, wait. No, my Red Talon doesn't have... No, one more star. So yeah, this gun is pretty burnt up. I got a 45 back at base that we'll use at some point. I'll reload this gun for now, but yeah. That could have went better. So we're going to rearm and we're going to head back up there because I do need those materials. Another facility broke down. So we'll get that fixing. This time around, we'll bring 2 stacks of stam. I'll bring some fire and some extra bullets. Bradley, thank you for hanging out, man. First time in a live stream and not watching the video. Hey, I'm glad you were able to stop in for a minute, dude. Thank you so much. All right, so the main issue now is our car is broken and we don't have a repair kit. We do have this group that lives down here. Oh, no, that was looking for Ray Santos. So I'm trying to look around the map and see if there's anywhere that I can potentially go loot and try to find one. I don't know exactly, so we're just going to have to rely on a little bit of luck here. Do I have a repair kit? Oh, I did get a repair kit from the play cart, right? Yeah, I got a repair kit from the play cart. Let me grab that.
This place is a bust.
I forgot we just looted that. Talk about lucky, man. There it is. And grab a little bit more 9mm just in case. I mean, nah, it doesn't matter because I won't be able to shoot all those bullets through the gun anyways before the gun broke. I already hit the big daddy over here who got the, yeah, I got the repair kit out of there already. Okay, so that feral might still be in the area, so we're just going to keep our eyes open for him. Definitely got some plague zombies over near my car, and I think that... No, it's not a screamer, it's just a plague zombie. we're trying to snipe these dudes out. That way it lowers my chances of one of them screaming. Too low still. Quite a few zombies in this area.
We just spotted zombies shambling toward base. Shouldn't be a problem, though.
Okay, so we could probably get back in time for that, for sure. As long as I just want to get these materials. Okay, let's get our car fixed up. We'll try this again. Cigarette Cat from Europe. What's going on? How you doing? There it is. And we got most of our doors back.
There's a plague heart not too far away.
So this area is pretty live once again. I got a fire though this time, so.
Fire in the hole!
I think we're good. I think we're finally clear. Of course we're not.
Don't hear any zombies, but in plague territory, that never lasts.
Okay, so we're just here for the materials. I think we might be able to, I got a little bit of extra inventory, so we'll grab, if we find parts and stuff like that, we'll grab those.
Hey.
There it is. And now with our watchtower at base, the sieges should be a little better.
That's pretty heavy.
Let's grab that. Get the hell out of here. That was a lot more. That required a lot more than I would have wanted to spend any other time. We put in a lot of resources just getting this one bag of materials. Not worth it, but at this point, we had to get this bag. We had no other option. All of our facilities kept breaking back at base. It just all around needed to happen. So that's why I had to invest so much into making sure we got this right now. Almost 300 likes on the stream, guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. See if we can aggro this bloater. Got him. At some point, I want to go get my favorite car. It's far away. It's all the way out in Fairfield, so we're going to have to find some kind of junk vehicle to shuttle us out there to get it. And then we're gonna need like 2 or 3 repair kits to get it up and running. Nice.
I hope everybody's ready, because we got a big fight on our hands. Okay, I got the supplies home.
All right, let's defend this siege. See how this goes. should be a pretty low level siege. And like I said, now we got that tower. So our people are and when you center it here, they get such good sight lines. And once you upgrade it to a level 2 tower and you get the 2 armed guards up there, they put in work, guys. They definitely put in work.
Positions, people. We're under attack here.
I mean, the person that's up there that was shooting with a freaking handgun.
Hang tough, people. We can do it.
Not bad.
Yeah. Don't put the person with the rifle up there.
Here comes the next wave.
Too loud.
Now the people with the rifles are shooting, but they're not up in the tower, unfortunately. Bloater. Should also be a screamer at some point.
We protected what matters most. Good on us.
Okay, I don't. Maybe no screamer. Cool. Share a tip with the guard tower. Build farms next to them, not workshops, to keep the flyer lines. Yeah, that is very, very true. Very, very true, Goo. Goo, I really do appreciate the super chat, man. I appreciate the tip, dude. All right, I think we are clear. Now, she's a little banged up. We're going to get her resting. SWAT to our Red Talon here with a pistol on base defense. So this handgun here is probably going to be the main handgun we start using now because my 9mm is so banged up. And I advise you guys to try to get somebody in your community. If you don't want to go super parts heavy on your community, you can literally run your guns down until they break and then bring them back to base and allow somebody with weapon handling to fix them. And then you never have to invest parts. Now, granted, your guns are going to be less reliable when you do that. You're only going to be able to maybe get a quarter of the life out of it each time you do use it, but you'll never have to invest parts in it. So it's always good. So we're going to break down one of these sawn-offs. Go ahead and take the suppressor off of that 9mm. Strip the ammo out of it. Grab this 45. Now, our next upgrade that I want to start working towards is getting ourselves a higher level command center. Because once we do that, I can install my signal booster here, and that will give me more additional outposts. Now, we do want to get the... We want to get this comfy chair installed somewhere. A little bit of morale. And we're going to go out. What is our food looking like? So we're at 16 food. I want to go down and move my... Oh, shit. It's in plague territory. So we're gonna move outpost 1 here to right here. So we're gonna abandon that outpost.
Some people just need to lay the hell off.
Wow. Fuck you too then.
Yeah, morale's getting low. Once these beds kick in, morale will be a little bit better, but right now, people are pretty pissed at each other. So we got our 45, that works, and our crossbow. Hey, Mohammed, thank you so much for the sub, dude. So my Red Talon's 5th skill is hacking. Gives you an extra outpost, gives you knowledge of computers, and knowledge of programming. It's pretty good skill. It's one of my favorite Red Talons. I feel that they're pretty much a must-have in a lethal zone community, especially if you want to make the most out of your outposts. Getting that 7th outpost can really change a lot, especially when you want it when you're playing a no boon game like this, and you have to rely on getting water and power. Having that 7th outpost really does help. They're just gonna keep screaming. And this is gonna be our new outpost. Barrel. And now the reason why I knew that Pharaoh was there, audio. I heard him go, like his little suckle sound that he makes when he's not aggroed. They make like this weird breathing sound. It's not a hiss or anything. It's like, I don't know. It's you kind of just got to. Those of you guys who know what the sound is, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, they make this weird like noise when they're kind of standing idle, and I heard it out of my my right ear.
Plenty of potential if we want to invest some time. Ah, rats. I can't carry
Awesome.
that much.
So we got 2 rucksacks here. That worked out really well. Get both of those back to base. We even had a van that we could get our hands on. That's across town too. So now I'm starting to think, and this is another thing, you guys, once you're going throughout the maps and you're seeing things that are around and, you know, keep mental notes. Now I'm starting to think, all right, I want to start building, you know, I want to get more than just my one car to rely on. And I know that there's a van across town. I believe it was here in this parking lot. And we got a van here. And then up here is my Road Racer MX, which I just personally want. That's a really cool car. Got a military truck over here. So now I'm starting to take mental notes on like, all right, yeah, I want to get some of these vehicles. But we got some looting that needs to be done. As you can see, once you clear out an area and get it safe zoned out, this whole town is pretty. This part of the town we're in right now is pretty safe.
I guess it's something.
And my main thing I need right now is influence. So that's why you're going to see me doing a good amount of looting right now, because I do want to build up a good bit of influence. And by doing that, the best way to do that is missions. Missions are really good ways of getting yourself some influence, and just looting and getting a bunch of shit that you don't need and selling it. Okay, so this place is looted out. Got a bag of meds. We'll check this unfinished gas station. I'm gonna hit all those areas right across from base. So I think the safe zones last for 30, 40, I think it's either 30 minutes or 45 minutes, and they despawn. Goo. Luke, what is up, dude? How you doing, man? I don't remember what Z told me back in the day. I think it might be 45 minutes, 30, 45 minutes. Wow, such a good piece of equipment here. The salvage furnace. If you guys don't know what the salvage furnace does, you install that in your workshop. Anytime you want to break down weapons, you get a additional amount of parts back. So now that I have this salvage furnace, what I'll do is instead of breaking up a weapon here and there, I'll kind of just stockpile a bunch of weapons and break them down all at once. And what I'll do is I'll install that salvage furnace, break down all of my weapons that I want to break down, and then uninstall it, because it does cost fuel to have that thing running when the day ticker comes. So just make sure you install it and take it back out when you don't need it. But salvage furnace, big find right there, guys. Now that was me fast searching. Only reason why I'm even willing to do that is because I'm right next to my base and there's tons of safe areas around me, so I don't really foresee a ton of zombies coming. But as you can see, that one little mishap could have been out in the field where I wasn't in a safe area. That could have been a bad day. Okay. Actually,
Let's find somewhere less boring to explore.
oh yeah. How soon should you seek an auto mechanic recruit? It depends on your playstyle and what you're going for. Right now, I actually, the way I have my community going. I'll show you guys this. And that's because I like to start off with people that don't have 5th skills. So my unbreakable survivor, Nomia, she is going to be my medic. I'm going to turn her into a medic because I want her to have unbreakable and I want her to have pathology. So that's who she's going to be. So she'll get the plague resistance from pathology. Well, everybody in your community gets plague resistance from pathology, but and she'll have unbreakable. This is my hacker. Then I have my hygienist, who also gives my community plague resistance. And then Kayla here is who I'm going to make into a mechanic. And what I'm going to do with her is we're going to go ahead and just probably use a skill book. That'll probably be the easiest and cheapest way to get her her mechanic. I could train her. So let me see. So I can go weapons handling and gunslinging. Now, the thing I got to remember here is this Red Talon automatically is going to get weapon handling. Now, I only advise you to have one weapon handler in your group. So I have to make a decision. I already have a Red Talon who's going to have weapon handling. Why would I waste my other survivor's slot on weapon handling? So the only other choice I have is gunslinging, which I mean, as you guys know, I don't really use anyways, but 75% faster reload, that's pretty legit. Zabert, thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate that. Good find right there. Big find. Let's go drop this stuff. Now I'm OP always faster.
Okay, that was way too loud.
We just fast search right there. Look at that. And I got another search crash. How often do I personally lose survivors in lethal? I mean, we just did a playthrough not that long ago, a couple days ago, or like about a week ago. I lost somebody, legitimately lost them. A lot of the times, if I lose survivors, it's usually survivors I'm not controlling, or I'm in a situation where I just make a dumb decision and I get a little overconfident and bite off more than I could chew at that moment. Every death I usually get, I can explain what mistake I made and how to avoid it. But I don't know. I'd say maybe in the past 6 months, I maybe lost like 3 to 4 people. So my favorite Red Talon 5th skill is hacking. I find it to be the most useful. The other ones are pretty good too. If I had to pick another one after hacking, I'd probably say I don't know. Mobile operator is pretty amazing.
Another waste of time.
I don't know. I don't really like any of the. I mean, I like them. I just don't really use them all that much. I generally use combat medic for the surgeon and hacking. Okay, so no skill books. Did I get a leg cramp? Okay, Okay, so bullets are clean. Our morale is cheerful.
That's pretty heavy.
Some weights, I'll sell those. Seen somebody saying I should probably throw her in the bed. Yeah, D majors, that happened, you know what I mean? I get that type of shit that happens all the time where the AI does something stupid in a base siege and gets blood plague and gets killed or something like that. But like when I'm controlling a survivor, it takes quite a bit for me to just flat out die.
That was the last one.
Because it's pretty easy to run away. You know what I mean? Run away from a situation that's gonna kill you. So, Romano, yes, there is a way. I explained this earlier in the episode. I'll explain it again. There is a way to get a Red Talon without doing Daybreak, and it is on Trumbull Valley only. This is the only way you can do it. You have to move into this base here, the Red Talon Daybreak fob, and you have to do the mission to repair the Red Talon workshop. And when you do that, Chavez here is going to send you to link up with this one of his old buddies in his unit, and his buddy knows how to fix the workshop. And the buddy is a Red Talon, and you can recruit him. But he's a demo guy. He's a demolitionist. That he's always will have a demo skill. You can't change it. So there is that. But yeah, it is still going to be a free Red Talon. And I think I'll hit this house too, just to see if we can get some more goodies. Chucky barrel.
Might be some good stuff to find here.
8 lootables in this house. Oh wow, we got another souvenir caveman club. More seeds. So like I said, we're just amassing equipment right now to sell. And I might actually go and help Tressie with her mission. There'll be some fast influence. And like I said, that one isn't too bad. And as long as we can maybe tackle some of it while it's still sunny outside, it won't be that bad of a mission for us to do. Yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty decent finding all this loot. We'll just grab this Red Talon. We'll head over, help out Tressie. I don't think there's any other vehicles in this town, which kind of stinks. Because I kind of want a throwaway car, like this news van. Oh, that news van actually has fuel in it. So awesome. I got a news van now, guys, that we can use. I mean, I could use it as a vehicle. Oh, no, actually, I might just skirt over to that Rams. If I'm going to walk over to the news van, I might as well just skirt over to the Rams. That's an actual throwaway vehicle. We can use the news van as a regular van instead of having to come over and get this one. And then I can drive this Rams up to get my car that I want. All right, let's go help out Tressie. I'm going to gear up. Okay, so we got our 45. Doing good with that. Question is, do I want to keep my crossbow on me, or do I want to bring a rifle? And I think we'll just keep our crossbow on us. It should be okay. I'm going to swap these snacks out for stims. No, we're not going to do that. I'll just grab an extra stack of snacks. Grab better painkillers, a can of gas, some fire. And we got plague cures. So I think with that, we should be okay with this mission. Grab these set of weights. We're going to sell those to Tressie when we meet up with her. See if there's anything else. And we'll sell all these to Tressie when we meet up with her. Oh, early game is it's so fun. When you're really struggling, I think that's when State of Decay shines the best. The feral grenades, yeah, I would bring those, but I don't know. I only have 3, and I only use them on feral packs. And right now we have no evidence of feral packs spawning, so I don't want to waste them on individual ferals. Okay. Yep, there's Tressie.
Okay, don't start the party without me.
Thanks. Better be ready for a fight on this one.
Whoops. These plague guards here. Now, I know you can block these off somehow. I forgot how the hell you're supposed to do it. I think you can, like, literally just fit your car in there. I don't remember, though. Yeah, you can, like, just fit your car in there. Those are free plague hearts. I'll show you guys that later on this map. There's always plague hearts in them, and they're freebies because you can block them off where the zombies can't reach you. This guy's really still hanging on, man. Yeah, this is the Trumbull Valley map that they released like a month or so ago, 2 months ago. Barrel.
I wonder what makes plague zombies cluster in these areas.
Damn.
Go for the head. Fire in the hole.
She is Red Talon, so she could fight real good. I think we're clear.
Thanks for coming over. I could really use your help. I want to recover a sample from one of the ruined places.
So we're gonna sell all this stuff to her really quick before we go on this mission. Now, food and meds were good, as you guys can see. Food and meds were the struggle we had in the beginning. We've been holding out on food and meds right now. We don't really have to worry about much. She sells food and meds. I could probably use another bag of meds. That way I can just craft up a couple extra plague cures.
I want to recover a sample from one of the ruined plague walls. Can you watch my back?
Yeah, she doesn't even have meds anyways, but she does have, like, food stuff. But I don't really need food right now. So we're just going to go help her on her mission.
One of the ruined plague walls. Good. That's good. I've been studying these old plague walls, and I've got a theory I'd like to test.
Ariana, thank you so much for the sub.
Wall downtown was destroyed. Something happened to every wall in the valley. Whatever that effect was, it originated from here in Marshall.
Oh, interesting.
Now the walls around here are organically inert. Nothing going on at all. But it stands to reason that walls further away might have been affected differently. I want to gather some samples from a ruined wall out in the farmlands to see if my theory is correct. outcome, right? This sample could let me better understand the biology of these plague walls.
Okay, let's go bring her out. Now, this one is easier than the second Tressie mission. That's why I advise you guys can either of them. I would advise you guys to do not right at the beginning of the game. by no means, do not do that at the beginning of the game. You will be in trouble. But this one, once you're at about this point and you're starting to feel a little more comfortable in the zone, you can do it. But until you feel comfortable, don't think you have to do any of these missions. But you'll see here what this mission entails. It's a wide open space, very, very open. If you really, really have to, you can use your car even. So make sure you don't splash any Molotovs on it, your car. Cap, yeah, there's a story mode. Actually, there's the game mode Heartland, which has a story, and then this map, actually, when you move here with your community, has story built into it too.
Hold up. We need to make sure the site is clear before I can gather samples. Got a Zed coming in.
Okay, here we are, guys. The abandoned airplane. You guys probably remember this from my thumbnail yesterday. But this is that site. Very, very overgrown.
I spotted a plague bloater.
We take care of him. I don't want to run into that in the middle of this mission. So we're going to clear out the area really quick. You found 2 ammo presses, shotgun, and handgun. That's how it is, man.
Okay, looks like we're all set to get started. Now, the plague wall itself isn't dangerous, but if it's biologically active, my work might draw some Zeds. So, let me know when you're ready for me to start.
All right, let me loot. Now I'm going to show you guys. You can loot this area here. There's actually like a hidden container at this airplane. Ooh, medicine tech book. Awesome. We needed medicine because I need to train my person, and we just got the book for it, so that's awesome. But here in this, there's like a little black box. And you can get the pilot hat. It's a little cosmetic thing for your characters.
Seems like forever ago.
Yeah, this plane was in the first State of Decay, yep, and it was always on fire.
Are you ready? It could get a little I appreciate it.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna start the extraction process. Keep your eyes open.
Now, the thing about Tressie is she is immortal, guys. So even when the zombies pull up around her, don't sweat it. You can literally just go down there and throw a Molotov on top of her and just kill them all if you really have to. But she's immortal. She can't die. I don't mind the fighting XP, so that's why you're going to see me doing a lot more fighting. Especially because I'm using a Red Talon. They take forever to level up.
I think we need to leave now.
Okay, I've got the samples I need. Wow, that was tense.
Sorry, coming!
Thanks.
That was close. Too close.
Let's get moving before things get bad again.
So that's the siege here at the plane. Like I said, it's nothing crazy. You don't get any freaks. You don't get anything like that. You just get a fair amount of zombies.
I need to compare these with the samples I collected in downtown Marshall. I'm not sure how long that'll take, but it's not like my social calendar is full of distractions.
Yeah, so this is where the plane
Find some
hit,
significant differences
came,
and learn more about the biology of these walls.
ripped apart,
Oh, interesting.
rested here. What does that say? Good weather air? Oh, no. Yeah, that's definitely good weather, right? I think it's good weather air. Yeah, these story characters are all immortal. Yep. Bring Jesse back home, and that's that for that mission. Rock. Yeah, I'll have one, babe. Thank you. He ran right into some zombies, grass. Yo, I'm telling you, the AI just does some crazy shit sometimes. Especially when it comes to like melee combat. They just like run up and try to melee a juggernaut. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Now, I don't think I have a mechanics book yet. Actually, I'm pretty... Oh. I haven't checked my textbooks yet, though. But I think I got a utilities book and now this medical book, which is awesome because now we can go ahead and train our medic. Which I'm pretty excited about.
Thanks again for your help. I've got a lot to work on here. I realize my little science experiment may not be that exciting, but this is my way of fighting back. The more we learn, the better equipped we are to survive. Take care of yourself, okay? I'll let you know when I have good news to share.
Be safe. See you around.
I had a few extra minutes, so
200 influence. Awesome. Okay, let me see.
Sure.
Yeah, so we already hit her for everything that we want. Let me see. So there is some offices. Since we're here in Marshall, guys, it's still a little bit light outside. I want to hit some of these offices, see if we can potentially get our hands on one of those books. 3 screamers down here, though. Ooh. Keep our distance. Damn, those screamers called zombies way down here. That's crazy. Yep. Killed that zombie so hard it just disappeared.
Uh-oh, that's a blood feral.
Right on the other side of that fence. Alright, so let me make this decision here. Let's see what this feral does. We got to make the decision. Is it worth pushing in there right now to look for a mechanic book that we might not get? And go ahead and fight another feral? You know what? We could swing around. We'll swing around the other side of town.
Part of me wants to know how plague hearts
And we'll see what the zombies look like over there.
The other part just wants to destroy them.
So we're gonna swing around to the other side of the city. There's an entry point over there. We're gonna see what the zombie situation like is over here. Depending on what it is, we'll call it or not. Yeah, this map's from State of Decay 1, yep. All right, so this side of the town seems a lot clearer. So we'll push in, see what we're dealing with here. Hit these office buildings here, see if we can get some mechanic skill book, baby. I don't even know what happened there. A lot of plague fog in here. We got to be careful.
I don't see anything useful here.
All right, so this area is empty. We got to go upstairs. So if you want to look for things like skill books and stuff like that, the best places to check are libraries. Trumbull Valley doesn't have a library, but in office buildings, things like that, you can have a good chance of finding some skill books. We just got a utilities book there. Not what we're looking for a mechanics book. Another medicine book, which is cool because even though you teach somebody with a medicine book, because now the skill books can be used for one of two things, guys. You can use skill books to teach a survivor who has no skill how to do that skill. So for instance, I can use a medical book, train one of my people to be a medic. Now say I have additional medical books. The other thing you could do with those books, you could sell them. They sell for like 85 influence a piece. Or you can use those books to level up additionally, like more stars. Like for instance, the book, every time you use a book, it gives you a star. So now that I have those two medical books, I could literally use both of them and just kind of fast track 2 stars in medicine right off the bat. Or you could sell them. You know what I mean? If you want to just level up, normally you can do that. Ooh, smoke grenade. But we didn't find. I'm going to dump some of this stuff in my car. Actually, no, the other building's looted. I can see it from here on my map. Okay, so we checked. We didn't find anything. There's a little store next door to the medical stop right here that we'll check. I don't know if they have books in there, though. I forgot what kind of store it was. This spot right here. Oh, we're all full. So we could stack this. Stack those. All right, let's go inside and see if we can find anything in this little office over here.
It's clear for now, but no place can be secure with a
Paradise Travel. Yeah, so it's like a travel site. So you might actually be able to find books in here too. It's kind of classified as an office. Nail puller. I'll grab that if I don't find anything else good. And carbon knife. Really? That's some random ass loot. Turn those into parts once we at some point. So while we're here, might as well grab a medical ruck, right? We can use a bag of medicine. Oh, actually, I already been in here. I already looted the meds out of this place, I'm pretty sure. I know because if I come into a place... Ooh! Though we gotta... So we just got power. We got a way to power our workshop. That bike generator is really, really good, especially early game. If you want to get yourself some early game power and you don't want to go out and, you know, fork out a ton of influence, because if I want base power right now, the only way to get power is I would have to build a generator, which I could do, but it's loud. It makes more noise at your base, costs fuel to run. So we could do that, or you can go out and about in the city, find an electrical substation, and you can activate that. That still costs fuel. That'll give you base-wide power also. Or because I only need power in my workshop, I can go ahead and install that bike generator, get somebody pedaling on it. You know, we'll lose a little bit of morale for it, but I'll be able to access power in that facility specifically. So let's get the hell out of here.
Y'all want to come visit? We need a little help.
Marshall stories. I think those are the people that want to move into the warehouse down the road here. Scan for bloaters. All right, so like I said, we're gonna get back to base, and I should be able to train my medic. We'll start working on pathology. That's one of our main goals for making Lethal Zone a little bit easier on you guys. Making sure you guys get that, because right now I have a hygienist, and like I showed you guys, hygiene is such a good skill because it gives all of the people in your base plague resistance, and then you can stack that with the plague resistance you get from pathology. And your survivors end up being really resistant to blood plague. On top of if they have any of their own individual plague resistance, which I showed you guys to work on also, getting people that are, never been sick or incredible immune system, all those things stack with those. So you can have guys that have, 300, 400, 500 plague resistance at the end of the day. Couple that with primary care plague resistance that you're going to add on. It's your people literally can just walk around in bloater smoke. It's pretty insane. So that's going to be one of the things I showcase.
Trumbull Valley. How's it going? I'm curious about something. Anybody else out there grow up on a farm? Or are you all city folk who needed the end of the world before you put your hands in the dirt? It's okay. I don't blame you. We did the growing. You did the eating.
Especially talking shit. So, we're going to go out and take care of that infestation. I'm going to train my medic really quick. But one of the things... Let me see here. One of the things that I wanted to tell you guys about the bike generator is, honestly, I think it's better than the electrical generator, only because it doesn't cost fuel. Every other source of electricity costs fuel. So if you guys are really having a hard time on fuel, use one of these bike generators. It's, like I said, all it is morale, and I think labor. Yeah, a little bit of labor and morale, and you get free power. So if fuel is something that you're not willing to come up, like right now, I only got 9 base fuel. If I had a generator on my base, it would cost like 2 to 4 fuel or something like that for me to crank it on. Even one of the little portable generators takes 2 fuel to turn on. Now, if I want to craft fuel bombs or something like that, now I have to factor in the cost of turning on the generator into also the cost of crafting. If I use this bike generator, though, I don't have to worry about that. It's all free. So Let's actually go ahead and install this because I do want to get myself a set of fuel bombs crafted. One of the best throwables in the game, hands down. They're so good. Let me see. So who was going to be our medic? Not Noemia. Noemia?
It's sure nice to have things go right for a change.
Where are you? She's actually up here.
Hey, you're not dead.
So we're going to take the rifle, flip it to her, and...
I need a break. Can you take over?
Yo, is my community all girls? Yo, it seems like I always end up with all girl communities. 21 would like to know how many hours I have in State of Decay. Like 5,000, probably 4,000 to 5,000 hours. A good spot for me to hit right now too would actually be here. You can get some energy drinks out of there, and I don't want to use my stims, and snacks are kind of lackluster when it comes to combat. So getting my hands on some energy drinks would be super, super clutch right now. The targeted advertising. Yo, I appreciate you for being here. All right. So we're going to head out, kill that infestation really quick, swing by, I'll loot this place out, and we'll see how that goes. What's up, bro? Guys, we're at 368 likes on the stream. I really do appreciate that. We're just gonna park at the food spot, and then we'll walk across to where the infestation is. Update is not live yet, guys. It should be going live before the end of the month, Undead Lab said. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it like next week. At some point. That's what I'm thinking, honestly. If you guys are wondering when I think the update will go live, I think it's going to go live next week at some point. Main reason I swapped her, too, was to train her in medicine. We'll have to do that when we get back. Sounds clear.
God, I am so sick of plague zombies.
So these here's right. These vending, they're the little drink fountains here. You actually I don't know, every single time I loot them, I always get energy drinks. Watch this be the time I don't get energy drinks. I don't know. I always get energy drinks out of them though. And still stands, guys. Still getting energy drinks. So our bike generator is installed. We're gonna go ahead and activate it. Takes another couple of minutes for that to go through, and then I'll be able to craft a set of fire bombs or fuel bombs. Okay. Not what I expected.
We're done here.
Got a little bit of food. We'll drop that in the trunk, and we'll go clear out that infestation. There's actually some stuff left in that gun store too that we might actually go check out. I think there might be a feral over there behind it. Nope, that's just zombies beating on the door.
Why do I always find the ugly ones?
Nope, infestation self-cleared. Man, that's been happening like quite a bit, dude. Loader.
Would kill me dead.
So this place is pretty, seems like it's pretty infested right now. I don't even know if I want to push in here. Might just leave it for another time. Go across the street, see what we can get out of this building instead. That's just not worth the fight right now at night, especially if a zombie decides to scream, and you guys have already seen what that turns into, so. Sneak in here. Is it clear? Ooh, sounds like it might be clear. Nice.
Looks like nobody else is home.
All right. I don't know if we got the fuel out of here. Actually, I think we just came in here to get the repair kit. I don't even think I got the fuel.
Not exactly what I wanted, but it'll do.
I already know my videos of State of Decay 3 are going to be good. I don't know about that, guys. You got to remember, I'm good at State of Decay 2 because I've played State of Decay 2 a lot. So when State of Decay 3 comes out, I'm going to be just as bad as everybody else. You know what I mean? It's going to take forever for me to learn how to fight in that game, all the new nuances of combat and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's not like just because it's a State of Decay game, I'm going to be good at it. I'm going to be fucking trash, dude. Like right now, if I go play State of Decay 1, I'm really bad. You know what I mean? It's going to be the same thing with State of Decay 3. I'm going to be trash. But it's going to be fun. You know what I mean? To relearn and learn all the new stuff. Ooh, hold on. I think all these zombies might be making their way outside of that gun store. We ended up with some fuel, so that's cool. We got a gas can, which is cool.
I'm afraid my experiment didn't pan out. The new samples just don't demonstrate enough difference from what I collected here in Marshall. I still think I'm onto something. I just need more time.
Yeah, definitely came out. Because that armored zombie... Ooh, good shot, dude. That armored zombie was inside of there, so I think all the zombies have moved out.
Well, that wasn't exactly good news. Let's hope she figures it out soon.
Should be able to get in here and loot this place out. There it is. Bag of ammo. I don't think we're gonna. I honestly don't think we're gonna hear anything on State of Decay 3 until like maybe we'll get like an announcement trailer or like not an announcement trailer, like a gameplay trailer or something. Maybe next year. I don't think we'll hear anything or see anything this year, to be honest with you guys. And if we do, maybe at the very, very end of the year, maybe we'll get like a little trailer or something. But I'm pretty sure once they actually announce something for State of Decay, it's not going to be done on Undead Labs' stream. Generally, when Undead Labs has big announcements, Xbox does them. So they always do it through Xbox. They'll announce it at like E3 or like, you know, one of the big events. And if we do hear information on State of Decay 3, I'm pretty sure the first thing that we're going to hear, official news we'll hear on SOD3 is going to be some type of like gameplay reveal trailer. That's what they did with State of Decay 2. They did their announcement trailer, which was like a CGI little thing, kind of like they did with State of Decay 3. Showed the car driving on the road, spinning around the gas station, the people shooting off the flare. That's how they announced State of Decay 2. State of Decay 3 had its own little announcement trailer with the deer and stuff like that. Now, State of Decay 2 eventually got its 4K gameplay reveal trailer, and that was the first thing we ever heard about State of Decay 2 since the announcement trailer, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same exact thing with State of Decay 3. So when we get news on State of Decay 3, it's going to be big news, gameplay type of reveal, something like that. We're not going to hear it from Undead Labs first. I guarantee it. All right, so we're going to come back. We're going to train our medic. Like Days Gone. I think saying that State of Decay 3, you know, would having some elements from Days Gone, I could see it. I could definitely see that. All right, so this character here is our Unbreakable. She has no 5th skill. We're going to train her in medicine. Now, this is one of the reasons why you guys don't see me in the beginning of the game so quick to roll characters with certain skills, because realistically, you don't need medicine in the beginning of the game for anything. The only thing you need medicine for is to get the radio call-in, which I can't show you guys. You get a radio call-in that allows you to heal your people while you're out in the field, and you also get allows you to craft or do a level 3 workshop or level 3 infirmary. And other than that, I don't even know what else you need medicine for outside of the level 3 infirmary. But medicine is not needed early game, realistically. You don't need it to make an infirmary. You don't even need it for an infirmary too. So that's why I would say hold off on medicine. And mechanic, I would say, is probably one of those you could use it right off the bat type things to craft repair kits. But even then, I always roll for traits. Always roll for traits. So we're going to go ahead and utilize this medicine book. Okay, so now we have the basic medicine skill. Now I can use another book, and that should give me 1 star in medicine.
I think I actually just learned something.
So now we're kicking butt, taking names, guys. We got medicine 1. One of the easiest ways to upgrade medicine. This is how I do it. Once I actually have a medic, I come here and I start producing medicine. I have case chemicals, I have ethanol, and I have parts. Let me see, how many chemicals and ethanol do I have? We got plenty of chemicals and ethanol, so we're going to go ahead and activate that. And that takes 15 minutes, and this is just passive, guys. It's just passively going. I don't need my infirmary for anything right now, like crafting-wise. So while I'm not using my infirmary for anything, I'll have this going at all times as long as I remember. It gets you a little bit of medicine resource in your base, but that's not even the best part about it. That's not the reason to do it. My reason for using it is for leveling up my medicine skill. But we now have our medic. We are into our new base. We're starting to get into where we want to start planning our mid-game build-up. So game plan going forward is I want to get the rest of this city, because this is where we live now. This is going to be our safe place. Eventually, I want to get all of these locations, especially all these houses. You can get some decent stuff out of houses, guys. I want to get this plague heart killed. Secure this gas station. I don't need it as an outpost, but I just want to get it cleared out so we no longer have a ton of plague pressure on us. Get rid of that. And then our next goal is going to be this right here, the Echo Lab Research Station. This is one of the outposts that we need to get, and I'll show you why. You get to unlock some blood plague experiments, get to do some biochem crafting, which is going to secure that that mid game for you, and we'll go from there. So again, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough. I'm having fun doing it with you guys. If you haven't, on your way out, smash that like button. If you guys are enjoying this, we're almost at 400 likes, and I really can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I'm going to take a couple minutes. I'm going to eat my McFlurry, and we're going to be streaming some Witcher 3 before I go to bed tonight. So thank you guys again. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. It really, really does help out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.